Hello inflatable fans, hot day, new boat. Crap seat, carry bag, pump, crap paddle, instructions, footrest, repair patches, wrench and glue, skeg, boat. So let's have a look at this front to back. It's got a reinforced nose end so that you can bounce into things if you accidentally do. Neoprene carry handle, bungee cord, not many wraps on it, but they are, look at that, it's got those nice little clips on it, sealed, but you can swap that out and stretch it around a bit if you want. That's a nice big bit of stretchy stuff on there. I guess you can put a bigger bag under there. You can clip it off. I've installed the footrest, so while I've been off camera I've been fanning around setting it up, and I think I've got it as I kind of want it for the time being. So there are velcro braces for the footrest and tie downs too. The seat velcros into place. As I say, crap, no cushioning. I'll be putting a cushion on there because I haven't got another seat with me today. The valves, 10 psi it says on here. I've inflated the floor to 10 and this to 8, the top to 8. And they are just push pull valves, they're not twisty ones. So I just thought I'd show you those. Close those off, you don't accidentally get caught. You got non-slip flooring in here. There's a scupper, drain scupper in there, more bungee with that clip stuff, and then another handle and a reinforced stern. You've also got paddle carry handles here, paddle holders. They're not solid plastic, and I do wonder if they're going to get in the way. They might be in the good place. Who knows? Looks quite deep, that. Let's have a quick look underneath it, because as you can see, it rocks. I'll show you why. Can you see that? I don't know whether that'll come out, but it does have a V-shaped hull, and then it flattens out at the back. So the flattening out bit will make it feel stable, but the V-shape at the front should help it cut through the water quite nicely, all being well. It's got this kind of reinforced rubber that runs all the way down. There's your scupper, and there's the skeg mount, and it's an unusual mount, this one. I've never seen one of these. I think it just kind of clips into place by the look of it. Looks like yeah, that's a bit different, isn't it? So that's it, the Wave Trailblazer one-seater. I've been waiting a while for this one to come out, and I ordered it as soon as they were available. There's only one thing to do now, let's get it on the water. Before I do, just one more thing to say, and that's about the paddle. So I have assembled it. I don't normally try these out, but aluminium, it's quite heavy, low angle blades, they're not big blades at all. I'll take it and try it, but I am taking my own paddle with me as well, because I think this will completely change the experience of paddling that boat. I think it will. Right, let's do this. Right, I'm on the water. I've been fanning about setting up the camera and stuff and getting everything how I want it. I'll tell you what, considering it's got that V-shaped hull, this feels really stable. Oh, now it wouldn't be a review unless I set the speedo going, would it? Let's get that cracked on. So we've got that started, because we need to see what the speed's like. So I'm using the stock paddle, and my first impression is it's very splashy. It's very splashy. Tell you what though, this does move nicely through the water. What I have been able to do is loop the tripod leg for the camera through one of those paddle holders on the side of the boat. They are not in the way, incidentally. Yeah, these things, they don't get in the way. I don't like this paddle. But we'll persevere with it for a little bit. Oh, gobby geese, gobby geese. There we go. So Carl, I hear you ask, why have you gone for the Wave Trailblazer? You've already got the Ottawa. No, I haven't. Sold it. Sold the Ottawa. Did I sell it because it was a bad boat? Absolutely not. I sold it to make way for something new, because the problem with what I do is I need space. And so yeah, I sold the Ottawa a little while ago, so it's having a new lease of life with somebody who's going to enjoy it. And so I bought this to replace the Ottawa, so that I've got a full drop stitch craft, because yeah, this is the only full drop stitch one I've got at the moment. Anyway, we're just coming out of the cut at Neighboring Lock, heading towards Acast and Malbis there. Can you hear a little bit of chop slap there? First impression of the footrest, it's a bit pants, but they often are in these. Yeah, it's alright, it gives you your heels something to push against, but it's not the best. But this is moving nicely through the water and gliding nicely. I mean, I'm paddling against the flow and into the wind, and I'm doing 3.2, 3.3 miles an hour. Can't knock that. With a crap paddle. Can you hear it? Can you hear how much that bloody thing rattles? Oh, it's aluminium. I always say when you buy a package deal like this, consider the price to be for the boat alone. You're going to swap out the seat because they're generally crap. You're going to swap out the paddle if you want to improve your paddling experience because they're generally crap. And yeah, you probably do something with the footrest because they're generally crap. You're going to do something with the pump because they're generally manual, and you're probably going to want something a bit more automatic. And yeah, consider the price to be for the boat itself. So I paid call it $380 for this. I do actually quite like it already. It feels really good. It feels really good. I thought it would feel more tippy, I really did. So like I say, I've inflated the floor to 10, this top bit to 8, it's ample. So as I've pulled out and round the bend, as you can see from the trees and the water, it's quite breezy at the moment and right against me. And it slowed me down to about 2.5, 2.7 miles an hour. So faster than packraft speed. Still doing well. Now what you're not going to get with a boat like this, especially with the skegging, is nimbleness. If I kind of want to turn quick, that's 4 strokes to turn it that far. Yeah, nimbleness is out the window. I wonder what it'd be like without the skeg. I'll have to try that one day. So I think we'll try a speed test with the stock paddle into the wind. Yeah, let's give that a go. I'll just pick up a little bit of speed, then flip the camera around. The reason I say about picking up speed is because every time I stop and flip the camera around, it slows me down. Right, let's go. So, currently doing 2.6, 2.7 miles an hour, just paddling steady away. 2.9, 3. That's not bad. If I give it a bit more of a stronger draw, 3.1, 3.1, yeah, not pulling much faster. Let's give it some full beans. 3.3, 3.4, 3.5, 3.6, 3.7, 3.8, 3.7, 3.8, that's where I'm holding. Oh, it's just flashed at 3.9, 3.8, 3.9, so not hideous, and it's gliding all right. Now it's time to swap out the paddle. I think I'm just going to pull over to that beach and sort that out, because I've tucked it in the back. That's alright, it's out the way. Oh my god, this feels so much better. Oh, this paddle's been a game changer for me. It really changes your experience on the water when you get a good paddle. My god, this is moving faster already. But I'm not in the wind yet. Alright. Right, okay, so let's do the speed test again, into the wind, against the flow, with a better paddle. So just paddling steady away through that wave, I'm already at 3.7 miles an hour, 3.8. If you've ever wondered if changing the paddle and upgrading the paddle will improve your experience, I can assure you it will. Yeah, I'm holding steady at 3.8, 3.9. Right, let's give it some beans. That wind's picked up a little bit. I mean, look at the wash coming from the front. 4.1, 4.2, 4.2 miles an hour. 4.3. Let's really go for it. I think we've hit terminal velocity against the wind and against the flow at 4.3. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. Oh. Gotta say, looking forward to trying that downwind and downriver. I think that will be a considerably different experience. Well, the wind has kind of flipped round. I think it's because I've gone around another bend and it's now behind me. So, let's do it. .4, 3.8, 4, 4.1, and I'm not pulling hard at the moment. 4.3. Bear in mind this is still against the flow. 4.4, 4.3. Right, let's give it a little bit of welly. 4.4, 4.5. Drops out of the wind. Yeah, even against the flow with a bit of wind, it's pretty good. What I'll do is I'll get an Aben, because I just want to kind of get a feel for this boat a bit more, and then on the paddle back I'll wait till the wind's behind me and I've got the flow behind me, and we'll just do that again. But so far I like it. Feels, the cockpit is bigger than the Ottawa. You've got a little bit more deck space around your legs and body. I've actually got quite a bit of space behind me here that I could put a bag and other stuff. I don't know if the boat's any longer. I think it's just a slightly different design. So you've got a bigger there's 4 boats in this kind of design. You've got the Aquatec Ottawa, which is, I think that's the cheapest out of the lot. Sandbanks Optimal, Wave Trailblazer here, and then you've got, what's it called? The Airbanks Evolution. That's the priciest out of this style of boat. Yeah, that's one that I would never go for, purely on price. I just don't think, it's about 800 quid. And considering the rest of them are around the 300, 400 quid bracket, I can't see that being 400 quid better. Do you know what I mean? You know, from what I've seen of it, it's not going to be a 400 quid better boat. So yeah, I'm quite happy that I've got a new full drop stitch speedboat. Alright, so I've got this far up the river, almost to sort of like Naban Marina, and I'm turning round largely because I think the bulk of the wind's going to be against me for a while, but also sunshine. I haven't put any sunscreen on. I wasn't planning on being out long, so yeah, into the wind. The interesting thing is, the ripples on the water make it look like you're going like hell, and you're going a lot slower. So I'll wait till we're back in the flow with the wind behind me, and we'll do that kind of speed test again. Might have a bit of a boat wake here to play in. Soaked that up. We're approaching the apex of this bend, and as such we're about to hit a kind of slack water where the wind is going to stop being against me and be kind of dull, slap bang in the middle at some point. So round about now, yep, now, right, there we go. Now we're in the kind of slack water, and as we go through it, it's going to start being behind me. Right, while we're in the slack watery bit, let's see what kind of speed it does. We should move into the area where the wind is behind us a bit more as we keep going. So currently not pulling very hard, as you can hear. 3.5, 3.6. That's pretty bloody good, really. .7, pull a little bit harder. 3.8, 3.9, 4. Pull a bit harder. Still holding at 4 at the minute. Oh, 4.3. Where the GPS was playing up. 4.4. Now we've got the wind behind us. 4.5. Right, let's really go for it. .6, 4.7, 4.9. Can we get 5 up? Can we get 5? Downhill with a backwind. Don't think we're gonna. Oh, that wind's whipped round again. Bloody wind today. Ah, bugger. Anyway, not to worry. I think the point has been well and truly made that this is quite a speedy little boat. Yeah, quite speedy. We'll get back and let's see if we can get it in the bag it comes in. That's always a challenge, isn't it? We'll do that next. Something I've just noticed as I've got back. You see all the water in that scupper hole? It was actually loose. I've just undone it there. So yeah, you might want to just check yours is tight when you get it. But it doesn't matter. It's not been a problem. It just means I've been dragging around a bit more water. So just so you're aware, this isn't what you'd call a light boat. Can't remember the weight off the top of my head. I'll put that on the screen now. Easy to remove. There it is, back on shore. Yeah, I've enjoyed that today. It's a nice boat. It handles nice in the water and moves nicely, cuts nicely through the water. So just to reiterate, the paddle, bit of junk. Probably end up going in the bin or given away somewhere. And like I said earlier, consider the price of this, any package really, to be for the boat itself. You're going to want to upgrade that if you want to improve your experience. You're going to want to upgrade the seat if you want to improve your experience. I chucked a waffle cushion on that today. It wasn't really sufficient. My bum was a bit numb and I've only done a couple of miles. I wouldn't want to do a long distance with that. So I will be upgrading the seat for this. Yeah, it is nice. Anyway, let's get it dried off and see if we can get it back in the bag. Or actually get it into the bag, full stop. There's the bag, there's the boat. All the other stuff is just around this corner. Can I get it in? It's quite a nice looking bag with padded straps, and there is a waist strap as well, so that will take some of the weight. Carry handle, clamshell design by the look of it. Well, that's pretty good, isn't it? Just noticed there's a carry handle there too. Bit of a winner. That's all gone in. With room to spare. Look at that, baggy. Anyway, that's all for this video. You know what to do if you like what I'm doing on here. And I'll leave some links in the pinned comment description if you want to check that out for yourself. There she goes. Alright, you take care of yourself. Cheerio.